Hey guys, welcome to 30 minutes of arms and abs. We are working on arm strength and our core strength today. You will need a selection of dumbbells if you've got some. If you've just got a pair of 3 kilograms, that is also fine. A mat and some water to hand. We're going to get going with the warm up and then we're going to work through each exercise and I will talk you through it as we go. So if you're new to strength training, that is absolutely fine. You're in the right place. Right, we're going to start just bending our knees, bring our tailbone under, just bring those arms overhead. We're just going to go through a quick upper body warm up. So we're ready for today's session. Love an arms and abs session. They're the best. Okay, we just alternate our arms. Just relax the shoulders. Dropping your tailbone under, a little bend in that knee. Perfect. And then we're going to bring our arms across in front, opening out the chest to the sides. And just reaching out, palms to the sky. Brilliant. Okay, taking our hands beside our heads. We're hinging at the hips. You're just coming over, keeping a slight bend in that knee, and you're hinging over at the hip, warming at the back of the hamstrings, your bottom, your back, your core. So you're just hinging over, shave from the side, and just come down to where it feels comfortable with you. Okay, we'll do a few more of those, feeling that nice stretch through the body. Excellent. Right, we're going to get going. We are going to start with an overhead press. I'm just going to set my clock so I don't lose a track of time. And we're going to get going with our overhead press. So I am going to take 5 kilogram dumbbells because I know they work well for me. We're going to stand on a single leg with a little bend in that knee, dropping your tailbone under. We're going to get the balance on one leg. We're going to take those dumbbells out to the side and we're going to press up overhead. So find a little focus point and concentrate on that point, maintaining your balance, keeping this leg away from your standing leg. So keeping your leg away. Don't lean on your other leg and you're pushing up overhead. So we are working the shoulders. This is your first shoulder exercise. And you're squeezing up. We're going for about 12 to 15 repetitions. Up for 2, down for 2. Brilliant. Squeezing them up. Exhale as you push up and resting there. Fantastic. Okay, next up we have a single leg scaption. So go a little lighter for this. And we're coming out to the sides. So standing again on a single leg. Let's go on to the other leg this time. Bending that knee, dropping your tailbone under. So it brings your hips straight. And then we're going to come out to the sides. We're bringing the dumbbells up to ear height. So you don't want to bring them all the way up. Just feeling that tension in your shoulders. Again, keeping a bend in the standing leg knee. Squeezing up, keep that tailbone under, keep focused on your points, keep the balance. If you find you go off balance, you might need to lighten your weights. Could be a good sign if you're struggling to stay balanced, get those weights lighter. Working on that balance first and resting there. Great. I'm going to stick with these for our next exercise, which is a front raise. So we are going to do this standing on the other leg. So we're going to go back to a single leg because it strengthens our ankle, our knee, our hip all at the same time whilst doing an arms workout. It's a no-brainer. Okay, so finding your balance, tailbone under, standing leg, knee, a little bend, and we're coming up in front. For our front raise, we're squeezing up to our eye level, working those shoulders and those arms. Great stuff. So just bringing those arms up. Exhaling as you lift. Brilliant. Squeeze them up. Doing a great job. A few more repetitions. Lift those weights up. Good stuff. Last one. And resting there. Excellent. We're going to do a bicep curl next. I'm going to go a bit heavier for this one. Biceps tend to be stronger than shoulders. We're going to go on to single leg again, so swapping legs each time. Bend that standing leg knee, tuck your tailbone under, and we're going to come up to the chest, slowly down. Keeping your palms facing up, squeezing up. Okay, just keep it slow. Do not rush this. You're better, slower. Keeping your form, keep your muscles under tension, keeping the balance. Let's see those smiles. It's not so bad. We're working through this well. Squeezing up. If you have a little wobble, that's fine. Just correct it and carry on. If you need to change your weights, change your weight to suit your strength as it is today. Squeezing it up. One last time and resting there. Okay, we're going to come into a tricep kickback. I'm going to go with my fives for this. Start light if you haven't done it before. We're hinging at the hips. Engaging the core, we're bringing our elbows up. And we're going to kick back behind us, keeping our elbows nice and high. Whoops, hit the door. So squeezing back to a straight arm. Working the backs of those arms, those triceps. Okay, this is a great one. For the arms, let's get those arms nice and toned and strong. Most importantly, so squeezing back, keep those elbows high, have a little check. Check your elbows are not dropping down here. Get those elbows up, kick back behind you, squeezing back. Exhaling as you press, takes your mind off it. Last one. Brilliant. Okay. Coming down onto the mat, we've got 2 core exercises to finish our first set. We're going to start lying on the mat, and we are lifting our shoulders off the mat, and we're just coming around to a little heel tap. We're repositioning central, and then squeezing around to the other side. So you're lifting your shoulders off the mat, and just twisting round to touch your heel. Reset. And then to the other side. If you need to rest your neck for a minute on the mat, you can take a little pause in between, resting and then lifting and squeezing. This is engaging your obliques, the core, having to lift up and heel tap. Good. We've got a few left, and then we're going to move on to our second core exercise. Let's hit it for one more. Brilliant, okay? Then we're going to come into a leg extension, so stay on your back. From a 90-degree angle, you're going to come down and extend your leg out. This is working your lower core. If you feel that is too strong, come down from here, a little heel tap. Your lower back wants to stay firmly on the mat. So work with your core strength, with what you've got, and keep that lower back, concentrating, keep that lower back on the mat, getting your core working. Okay? To make it harder, you can come from a full leg extension, but you've got to keep it slow, and that lower back must stay on the mat. Okay? So working with what you've got, strength-wise, and important to engage your lower core, that lower back must be flat on the mat. So we've got a couple more repetitions. And then set 1 is done. Resting there. Right, we're going to come back up, have a quick drink if you need a drink, and then we're going to carry on with our second set, going through the same exercises again. We're going to start with our overhead press. I'll go with my fives. We're going to find that single leg, getting our balance, a little bend in that knee, tucking that tailbone under, arms out to the side, and pressing overhead. So squeezing up. Exhale as you press, keeping that balance. Your ankle might feel a bit wobbly. It's all good, it's working, it's strengthening, hitting lots of areas whilst we're working our arms and abs. Keep that tummy engaged, so think tummy button to spine, drawing back. Keep that leg separate from your other leg so it's not leaning on it like a flamingo. Brilliant. Keep that balance. Exhaling and resting there. Great stuff. Okay, I'm going lighter for my scaption. So I've got 4 kilograms. If you need to use 3s or 2s, absolutely fine. Work with what works for you. Taking a leg, bending the knee, tucking the tailbone under, arms in front. Stand tall. Get your chin up. Posture. Think about posture as you're doing this. Coming out to the sides. Squeezing out. Smiling. And feeling the resistance. Keeping a little bend in that elbow. And keep drawing out to the sides. Brilliant. Maintaining that balance. Coming out to the sides. We've got just under 10 seconds, which is a couple more repetitions. Come on, you can do this. This is where it gets tough. These are the ones that count. And resting there. Great. Okay, your front raise. I'll be keeping these. Just going to reset, and then we're going to take them into our hands. Coming onto the other leg. Bend that knee, tailbone under. Standing nice and tall, shoulders relaxed. We're going to bring those arms up in front, okay? So squeezing up. Brilliant. Feeling it in those shoulders. Are they shouting at you yet? That's it, coming up. Exhaling as you lift. Yeah, you're going to feel this set. Keep lifting them up. Try not to swing the body. Try and keep the body nice and strong. If they get too heavy, you can drop down to a lighter weight. We've got 2 more. Come on, let's go. Lifting and resting there. Excellent. Okay, into our bicep curl. Again, you might want to challenge yourself. Go a little heavier. We're going to stand on the other leg, bending that knee. Relax the shoulders, drawing your tailbone under. You're bringing those, oh, she says with a wobble, bringing those doubles up to the chest, slowly down. Squeezing up, slowly back down. Keeping those muscles under tension. Up for 2, down for 2. Keep that leg separate. Focus on your focus point. Standing tall. Let's see how tall you are. Brilliant. A few more. Let's keep it going. Squeezing up. You've got this. Couple more. Well done. Last one. Excellent. I'm resting there. Going a little lighter for my tricep kickbacks. So we're going to come into feet hip width apart, hinging at the hip, engaging the core, let your arms drop in front of you. Nice full straight back. We're lifting up the elbow and we're kicking back behind us. That's it, so squeezing back, keeping the elbow nice and high. Exhale as you push. Keeping those elbows up. So all you've got to remember here, get those elbows up, extending that arm, working those triceps. Excellent stuff. Keep it going. Only about 10 seconds to go. That is a few repetitions. Squeezing it back. Yes. Come on. And resting there. Excellent. Okay, we are going to do our 2 core exercises. So we've got our bicep curl and then our heel taps. We're going to come down onto the mat and we're going to lift the core up and reach round to one side and then the other. Squeezing it round, lifting those shoulders off the mat, coming back to the neutral, and then round to the other side. Good work. Squeezing round. Lifting up. Working that core. core. Brilliant stuff. One more, and resting there. Feel like I've just missed out the front raise, so we'll come back to that. Whilst we're here, we are going to do from a 90-degree angle, extending that leg out, keeping your lower back on the mat. So coming out to full extension if you can. If you're doing a little heel drop, you just drop your heels down from here. And if you want to go for a full leg, you can go from up here with a full leg. Good stuff. Keeping that lower back on the mat. Brilliant. Nearly there. And resting there. Excellent. Right, we're going to come back to our front raise. Might have done it, but if we haven't, we're either going to be doing it twice or we're going to do it to make sure we've done it. So coming onto that single leg, bending the knee, tailbone tucked under, and we're squeezing up in front. Good. Lifting up, keeping your bottom tucked under, keeping that balance. Squeezing up. Excellent stuff. Working those arms. Nearly through. Come on, guys. Let's go. These ones get hard. The last few. Whew. 2 more. Come on, you can do it. And resting there. Brilliant. Okay. Right, we are going to go back through those exercises. We're going to start with our overhead press. So taking my 5s onto the other leg, dropping the tailbone under, bending that standing leg knee, standing on the one side, bringing those arms up. Oh yeah, these feel heavy already and haven't started. Pushing up overhead. Exhaling as you push. Good work. Squeezing it up, keep that core engaged. If you need to drop down with your dumbbells, you can do. Grab the lighter ones. I'm almost feeling like I need to. Squeezing up. Make sure that back doesn't tilt back too much, keeping upright. Pressing up overhead. Last one. And resting there. Good work. Okay. I'm going lighter for my scaption, coming out to the sides. Okay. You stand on the other leg, bend that standing leg knee, standing nice and tall, tailbone tucked under. Let's work those arms out to the side. Let's engage those shoulders, keeping your core engaged. Drop that tailbone under. Brilliant. Keeping the balance. Excellent stuff. Yes, these are feeling heavy now. Squeezing out. You've got it. Nearly through. Come on, a couple more repetitions. Let's go for one more. Excellent, and resting there. Brilliant. Okay, bicep curls. I'm going to drop down. I'm going to 5s for this set. Do a weight that you feel achievable for you to finish the set. Okay, right, stand on the other leg. Bend that knee, stand tall, chin up. Let's come up to the chest. Slowly down. Good work. So squeezing it up. Keeping the muscles under tension, coming down. Let's see those smiles. Good stuff. Coming up to the chest. Come on, you can do this. This is an arm blast today. Do not stop now. You're nearly through. We are nearly through our third set. And resting after this one. Great. Taking lighter again for those triceps. We're going to hinge at the hips, engaging that core. What are we doing now? Hanging our arms, we're going to bring our elbows up, and then we're kicking back behind us. So squeezing it back. Good. Excellent stuff. Brilliant work. Keep those elbows nice and high. Last one. And resting there. Brilliant. Okay, coming down onto that mat. Getting ready for our last two core exercises. I have to say I challenged your shoulders in that second set because I made you do front raises twice. It's come back to me now. It's all good, it's all part of the arm workout. Right, lifting up, coming round to the side. Resetting, squeezing round to the other side. Lifting those shoulders. Using that core. Good. Squeezing round. You need to rest your head. Give your head a little moment before you come round. Nearly through, guys. 10 seconds left. And then we've got one more core exercise before we're going to have a little stretch. And resting there. Brilliant. I'm on my dumbbells quite literally. And then we're going to stay there. Bring your knees up to your 90-degree angle. And we're going to extend out. Let's go. Working that lower core. Keeping your hands away from your lower back. Do not support it. Work with the exercise that works best for you. And if that is a heel tap, just bring your heels down to the mat, keeping your lower back on the mat. Or you're coming from 90 degrees or a full leg extension. Keeping the lower back firmly down, working that core. We've got 15 seconds left, keeping it slow. Slow is good. And after this, we're going to have a little stretch. One more. And resting there. Brilliant. Relax those legs. Excellent stuff. Okay. Please stay with me for a quick stretch. Really important. We're just going to do the shoulders, triceps, and then core. So bring one arm in front of the body, across the body. Feeling a little stretch through this shoulder. Brilliant. And take a deep breath in. Relax. Slowly exhale. And then we're going to change to the other side. Really important to stretch after we contract our muscles, getting them stronger. We need to make sure we stretch them. Also to reduce the muscle soreness. Brilliant. And then we're going to take our arms overhead and just take your hand behind you. Bring a little bit of tension at the elbow, feeling that down the back of the triceps. And then we're going to change to the other side. And then my favourite core stretch. We're going to come up, give the shoulders a roll. And then we're going to come up, reaching up, bringing one leg across the other, in front of the other, and then coming out to one side. So you feel that all down the side of your core. Brilliant stuff. You can also just do this standing if you find it easier, just come over to the side. You can do it from standing. If you want to progress it, you can bring that leg over in front and feeling it all down that side. It's lovely. and then reaching up, and just letting your body come forward and hanging there. How I finish most of my workouts, so relaxing. Thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoyed that. Feel free to repeat it at any point, and look forward to seeing you at another session soon. Bye.